Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 20th of March 2025. I think it's the start of spring, the vernal equinox today. And the setter is Shay. It's a name we've only had one puzzle from Shay before, and I was got a bit tentative about that because most of the new setters have been difficult. But actually, when I look back, Shay had taken me 11 minutes on their puzzle in February, so that's good. However, I'm looking at the grid going, ooh, we've got a sort of tough top row, all these clues, 7 clues with no first letter given to us. And yeah, bottom doesn't matter. It's not quite a portcullis grid, but so they will be tougher to get into. But let's hope that Shay is still setting the standard they were last time. Right, I'm just going to fiddle on the microphone a little bit. Right, there we go. Reset timer and crack on. Violent storm to bother sheltering navy. Violent storm. Tornado to oh, that's an anagram, isn't it? Maelstrom, storm, to bother. Yeah, no, it's, I don't know. I think it's a tornado, but I'm not sure. Volunteer work, popular introduction to opine. I think that's volunteer. Opine, maybe. Yeah. Slight prod necessary at first. University dons stayed drunk for 24 hours. 24 hours, is that a day? That's something to do with a day, obviously. Is it a specific day? Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Dons stayed. You. Clobber, who have spoilt the latter half of film. Clobber, whoever spoilt latter half film. Is that an anagram of whoever with LM on the front of it? I think it probably is. Or on the end of it, sorry. Clobber is to, don't know, can't think of the word there. Old man, left mate. Parla, yeah, of course. Obviously not, let's say. Slippery character, return 3 letters from Middle East. Eel, there it is. Hidden reverse. Revolting rum in tiny mug. Rum in tiny, I guess. Mug is either a cup or your face, I would think, or someone who's a bit stupid. Some clever Andalusians open gallery. Veranda, I think that is. Hidden word. Roughly position head for doctor. Roughly position head for doctor. Medic? What would that be, medic? P, I think, there for position head. Roughly. Previously called is nay with extremely dubious demands, needs, okay. Fury after vacuous clerical mistake. Vacuous clerical will be CL. Clanger. Love the word clanger. What a great word. Lug instrument and books round room. Lug. Pull instrument round room. Books. Orders. Lug instrument. Is that to do with the earlobe? I can't quite fit earlobe. Bird squawk, oh my word. Man on board, vessel, housing wife. Man on board, pawn and pan, okay. Always forget that means chest note. Well, I didn't forget to get cereal stuck in my beard. Cereal stuck in my beard. No idea what's going on there. Canine abdomen, sadly containing tip of finger. Anagram of abdomen, I'd think with an F in it. Canine would be that's just the LM's correct way. So what's this? It's going to be an up, isn't it? Success. Upset sweet kid. Success. Upset. Tip up. Sweet kid. Pup. Upset sweet. So kid is a pup, maybe. Upset sweet. Sweet is a success. Is not coming to me. Count is really disheartened. Really disheartened would be RY. Is VE doesn't really work. That one. Is that maybe that's a day then? Maybe that is a day. Tuesday. Don's stayed drunk. Is that Tuesday? Yes, it's Tuesday. That's Tuesday. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting clue. I can explain that in a bit. Success. Upset sweet. Trying to think what the count is really disheartened. I mean, that looks like it's an RY. Is that opine? Maybe that's not opine. Maybe that's my problem. Volunteer. Work is op. In is popular. Introduction is an E. Looks right, but maybe not. Effect old chap seized by desire. Old chap. Old chap. Old man. Oh man. Let's go last. Let's go old chap being oh man. Seized by desire is lust. Lomonust. Don't think so. Womanish. Womanish. Yeah, okay. Womanish. Okay, that's an interesting word. Wish. Yeah. Operating theatres closing for benefit of patients. Operating theatres closing is an E, I think. For benefit of patients. Operating. Don't know that pedo really. Gosh. Fat peer regularly seen in pantry. Peer regularly would be, is it the ER or the PE? Larder, I think that is. Lard. Yep, okay. Canter about in days. Is that just about canter? Which is trance. Setters initially nervous after dog attack. Oh gosh. Setters initially nervous after dog attack. Not sure about that. 5 is V. Naked gents. Vent. Okay, let off steam. Bloke is quiet after tea. Quiet is P. Chap. Okay, good old chap. There we are. Right, okay, well, that corner's gone okay. So we've got anagram there to look at. Clobber. That's Tuesday. That's incredible, actually. Canine abdomen. Sadly containing tip finger. So what have I got? If that's correct, ab. So men. F. OEM gone. OEM leaves me B, D, F, N, and an A. Bod, doff, fond, can't be containing. Nod, something O, something E, something M, something. Canine, keep wanting to put wolf there. I think it'll be wolfman. I mean, that M doesn't have to be there, but we've got an anagram there of whoever am I. Clobber, overwhelm. Okay. That still looks like earlobe. Have I misspelled earlobe in my head? No. Lug, instrument and books around room. Room is space, or EN. I'm just thinking lug is an earlobe, but it doesn't fit there, and even though those letters begin to. Let's look at this. Revolting, another anagram there. Rum in tiny. I've got rid of the M and the T, not much then. Revolting. Mug is mit, mutt. It's either an I or a U there, isn't it? Mit or mutt. sure about that. This one down here. Roughly position head for doctor. That's a setter, not any of that. This a pine, I'm not sure about really, because this doesn't make much sense. Count is really disheartened, so really is RY, disheartened, is B, berry, berry? Count, berry, count, doesn't really happen. Count, matter, success, upset, sweet. Okay, violent storm. I still think that's tornado, but I don't know why it's tornado, if it is. That'll leave me down here. Cyril stuck in my beard. Bird squawk. That's a tough double F. Slight prod necessary at first. There's my necessary at first. Prod slight would be prod push. To bother is a do. Sheltering Royal Navies are. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not tornado, but maybe it's something like that. What is it? Yeah, it's two. Two Royal Navy. I do, yeah, there it is. Birds. Can't think what it is. Lug. And books. Round room. Books normally is Old Testament, New Testament. Rum in tiny mug. Revolting rum in tiny mug. Is that an anagram of rum in tiny mug? Maybe not. This one was the setters initially nervous after dog attack. And this, operating theatres, closing for benefit of patients. Operating. What is that one there? I feel like that's mottle stuck in my beard. Stuck in my. That's whoever, wouldn't it? Overwhelm, yep. Clobber, overwhelm. Not very keen on these definitions, really. My beard is me. Most. That's oats, isn't it? Beard. Goatee. Okay. I don't quite understand how that's goatee. Oat in G. Oh, my. Okay, Cyril in my. Fair enough. I get it. This blooming canine abdomen. What about? I can only have. Let's have. I'm just going to have to. Hard thing. Both. Bode. I can't even do that now. Can't even look. BD. FN. Bon. Where's the F going to go? The F going to go there, which makes that a doff. Canine. It's not a tooth, is it? I don't like this in opine really. It just feels like it's wrong. If I can get success. Upset. Sweet kid. Tuesday's destroyed the pup theory. Lad. Glad up. Sweet kid. Pud. Sweet is pud. Kid is lad. Boy. Son. Could be a girl, I suppose. Upset sweet. Wind up. Wind up kid. Okay, kid is to wind up. Okay, that now becomes back to looking like opine. And books round room. For this one, slight prod necessary at first. In tiny mug. I can't think of another word for mug really. That's the biggest problem here. Could be mini or something. Happy with womanish and trance, so they fit. Setters initially nervous after dog, so let's put S. Dog attack after dog attack. Roughly position churn. Head for doctor. I mean, doctor can be MB, MO. I mean, if it's going to be an abbreviation, it's going to be an MB probably, isn't it? Which can only be climb. Roughly position, climb. Don't really like that. This one, operating theatres closing for benefit of patients. No real idea what to do with that one. Benefit of patients isn't patience in terms of being willing to wait. That is, it must be a B, count. I don't understand that one. Which really leaves me feel like whatever I do, I'm going to end up failing on this crossword day, unless there's a word I've never heard of. Count, tally. Count is really count, rely. I think that is okay. It's just it's not the whole of it. It's just that much. Okay, a little bit further. I keep moving along slowly, aren't I? This, I assume this is an anagram. I actually think that's probably opine then. I mean, it's fairly. Although volunteer to opine, you volunteer information, I suppose you opine it. Fair enough. What have we got then? Containing tip fingers. The F has to go in it somewhere. Almost certainly not going there or there, which means it has to go there really, which makes it then Doberman, Dober. Hang on, what's got a tip of finger? The other. Oh my gosh, really? So it's not the tip of finger; it's the tip of finger. It's the R. Okay, yeah, that's so here we are again, looking at possible mitten, mini, revolting rum in tiny mug. Does mutin. It's either mitton or mittune. Mitten, revolting. Rum is odd. The way it's going today, I mean, that makes me feel like it. I think it's actually an anagram of the other one. Actually, it's rum is your anagram indicator. If that's the case, in tiny mug. Well, is that right? That is enough letters in tiny mug. Get rid of the ing, because then it could be revolting, mutinying now. Okay, setters I in In what else is this? Is leg. Operating theatres, leg, closing, operating, leg, working, leg work. For benefit of patients is lag, log, operating, logging, leg, lug. Set its eye. Initially nervous, I think, after dog attack. So actually initially, which makes me think that needs to be an N there, after dog, to get to attack, which is to impugn. I'm pug, yeah. Impugn, gosh, that's a word. Roughly position, head for doctor, there's P, position head. Cope, doctor, roughly. Head for doctor. Cap, cop. So this horrible one here, which is geese, grease, screech, birds, ending in E, which makes me think geese, but it isn't. Brace. Haven't got any things going on in the grid that I can see that are obvious. Lug instrument. Strobe, round room. Room can be O, the room, books. Slight prod, necessary at first. I think the necessary at first is that N. Prod is, in which case slight is, I can't think of thin and lean and things. Birds. Squawk. There's not a lot of things that go for a B and R really. Birds. You'd think birds with an E on the end of it would be a fairly fairly easy thing to think of, but obviously not really. Or orange. Orange will fit. Squawk, I don't think orange is. Trange, Grange. So that's every letter, isn't it? The alphabet I've been through there, without really coming up with anything even close. Cre, Squawk is to creak, crack. Birds will be avian. Excuse me, I'm going to have a little swig of my tea as I'm in thinking mode. Lug instrument. Operating theatre. Closing. Theatre's closing. For benefit of patients. What is the benefit of patients? L something G. Something R something. Roughly position then. Cope, cape. Unlikely to be C, E, or CY. Cupid. Position head for doctor. Okay, hang on. So, roughly is circa, isn't it? But that doesn't work. I think impugn means to attack. Yeah, I think so. So that's definitely roughly position head for doctor would be a D. Let's go on that. Laggard. Operating. Roughly, we really want to put circa there, but that P, I don't know why it would be circa anyway, but position, okay, roughly could be C, position head, for doctor would be, you can, if you doctor something, you are, don't know, roughly could be CA, position head is P, cap. Lug instrument and books round room. Not really getting any inspiration on this puzzle. Very uninspiring, really. Lug. Lug is to pull. I mean, the nature of the clue, lug instrument and books round. Is that everything going upwards? To get to a room. Slight prod necessary at first. Slight would be. I did say when I started this puzzle it was going to be hard without any starting letters, which I haven't got 3 starting letters there, but by the same token I haven't got 3 here either. So roughly position. Caped. Head is a cape, isn't it? Roughly position is caped, I think. Doctor. I think that's caped. The knee in there. I'm going to leave that until I get if I get this one. If that is what is it? Lagadorm, ligad, log, operating theatre, log, lug, back in lug again, aren't they? Legendary, legendary without a benefit of patience. Leg, end. Operating theatres, closing, theatre, benefit of patience, leg, end. I'm double dutying though, aren't I? Position head, head for doctor. Cap can be a head though, can't it? Hmm. Bird squawk. I'm going to sort of pause the video while I have a think. Okay, well, I've been struggling down in this corner, and I'm kind of wondering if roughly is CA, which I think it is for circa, then position might be put, and that gives you head for doctor, kaput, which I don't know what that means if it is. And then that got me thinking, well, this could be, initially I was thinking that was light, but it could be ligature, ligature, operating theatres, closing, ligature, ledger, light, lighter, lighter. I still can't really figure it out, you know. But I think that's probably light or a light. I think light seems reasonable there. Light. But what that would be, benefit of patience, lighters. Operating theatres, closing. Operating is lighter. Doesn't really work for me. Benefit patient, lighters. That doesn't make any benefit either. That doesn't really make any sense to me either. So, yeah, I don't know. And then over here, if I could get these, if I could get either side of this done confidently, then I'd struggle on, I think, really. But at this point, I feel like I come up against a wall really that isn't going anywhere. If that was ligature, theatres closing his knee, ligature, operating would be benefit of patience, ligature. I don't even know what ligature is. I think that's a throttling thing actually, rather than a. Can't be laughters. Laughed. That's an H. I feel like the T is the letter I've been missing there though. I don't know if it is really, but because I've been trying all these different letters here, and actually light would be the. But I still don't see where that's going. Operating theatre, light. Because it. Unless it's an anagram of closing. No, I'm just trying to see what closing with an R. No. kaput. Kaput means doctor. Kaput means broken to me. Doctor means broken. Not really. Head for doctor, is it something they wear on the heads? Don't know. Cap is a thing you wear on your head. I think the wordplay suggests kaput. I can't see where this goes. Operating theatre closing for benefit of. I mean, again, I can normally understand clues once I see them, and yeah, that one. If that is ligature or lighter, or lighters, it would have to be, wouldn't it? I still can't really figure out this one. Lug instrument and books round room. You thought that was an ST really, wouldn't you? But I keep thinking strobe, unfortunately. Strove, strone, stone. Instrument is just too bland a word, really. Books would be OT. What that would be then? Books round. Where the E comes from, don't know. Is it books backwards? TO. Yeah, just one too much for me, this one today. 46 minutes spent on it so far. I'm going to put ligature in there. I don't think that's right, but I don't know. And kaput. Going to struggle on for a few more minutes in pause mode, excuse me. Okay, well, the clock's hit 49 minutes and I finally convinced myself I'm done on this day, so I'm just going to check, see what I have got, I haven't got. Ligature and kaput were correct. I don't understand ligature at all. These three, though, I've stared at long enough, really, so I'm going to reveal. If I reveal this one. Oh. Really? Otoscope. Wow. So then slight prod becomes slight. Let's throw it first. Slight prod is a shove. Slight is lean, I keep thinking, but I don't know. Can't get that one either. Spurn, slight. Okay. So that makes that grouse, doesn't it? I think grouse. Okay, 50 minutes with 2 revealed. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go through that as best I can because that was a heck of a puzzle, really. Longest I've spent on a puzzle this year at 50 minutes. Violent storm is a tornado. We've got 2 in the clue. Bother is ado, and that's sheltering the Royal Navy, RN. Volunteer is to opine, so you volunteer information, I suppose, you opine. Work is an op, as in an opus, as in a book. Poplar is in, and introduction to employment is an E. Slight. Okay, if you slight someone, you spurn them. Wow. Prod is a spur. Necessary at first is an N. This clue I liked. I mean, it's university is a U. Don is saying put around. An anagram of stayed, which is indicated by drunk, to get Tuesday, which is 24 hours. Clobber is to overwhelm. Whoever is an anagram of whoever, or the start of that is an anagram of whoever. Sport is your anagram indicator, and then the latter half of film is the LM on the end. Your old man is your pa, left is L, and mate is a pal. Slippery character, return 3 letters from Middle East. So we've got an eel as a slippery character, and 3 letters from the Middle East is eel. I mean, quite why they felt the need to say return 3 letters on that clue, given everything else in this puzzle has been so blooming difficult. Yeah, don't know really. You might as well just say return from Middle East. Revolting is mutinying. Rum is taking it as an anagram of in tiny mug to get to mutinying. Some clever Andalusian. So some is a hidden word indicator that veranda is a word in clever Andalusian, which is an open gallery. Roughly position. So roughly is CA for circa. Position is to put. Head for doctor. Caput. Don't know. Never heard of it. I think I might have vaguely heard of it. Not sure really. Previously is nay. Previously called is nay. See that on marriage certificates. Woman's maiden name was whatever, so nay. With extremely dubious, so the extremes are dubious are the D and the S, and needs are demands. Fury is anger going after vacuous clerical, so CL for clerical vacated, and mistake is a clanger. Great word. Right, what's going on with the otoscope? Okay, lug instrument, so it is to do with the ears, I think. And books round, I think books round is Old Testament, round is O, and scope is room. Wow, okay. Otoscope, fair enough. I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. Yeah, birds are grouse. If you squawk, you grouse. Wouldn't have said that. Would have never. Yes, grousing is having a moan. Squawking is just kind of a screeching noise to me. Man on board, so chess. Chess indication there. Man on board comes up as a chess thing quite often, regularly. So yeah, once a month or so. A pawn is a man on the board. A vessel is a pan. Housing a wife is W. Cereal is oat. Stuck in my, so in this word my is G. Gives you the goatee beard. Canine is a Doberman. Abdomen is an anagram. Sadly, is your anagram indicating containing the tip of finger. In this case, the tip of finger is the R, not the F. Success is win. Upset sweet is a pudding going upwards. Gives you a wind up. So if you kid someone, you wind them up. Count. If you count, you can. If you can count on someone, you rely on them. Really disheartened is just take the AL out of really to get to rely. Effect must mean womanish. Old chap is oh man. Seized by wish, which is a desire. I don't know what this is about really. Operating theatres closing for benefit of patients. Do you know what? I have no idea about that close. I don't know what a ligature is really. I thought it was a kind of a thing you tie off. Like not tourniquet, but you know, ligature is to do with kind of like throttling people or something. Maybe like a tourniquet. I'm not sure really. So I have no idea about that clue because it means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Fat is larder. Fat is lard. Peer regularly is take the second and fourth letters of peer, gives you the ER, gives you the pantry, which is a larder. Canter about in days. So canter is an anagram of trance. About is your anagram indicator, and a days is a trance. Setters is I am. Never sure about those things where they apostrophise them, but setters is I'm. Initially nervous is take the N, put that after a dog, which is a pug, and that gives you to attack, which is impugn. 5 is V. Naked gents, so take the G and the S of gents, gives you the ENT, which is to let off steam, which is to vent. Bloke is a chap. Quiet is a P going after T, which is char. So there we go. Can't understand ligature. It's just a cryptic-y one, so I don't understand. I don't know what a ligature is exactly, so I can't really explain that one. I think everything else I got understood. I don't got it obviously. Actually, in the end, otoscope and spurn and grouse. got beyond me. So there we go, 50 minutes of my morning left a little bit unhappily by the QC. Thanks for watching.